Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Marvel Hulk Mech armor. This is set number 76241. It has 138 pieces and I paid $12 for this set. Now this set retails for $15, 20% off would be $3 down to $12, so I got this at 20% off. I thought at $15 this line of mechs with the Rocket Mech, the Thanos Mech, and this Hulk one was a little steep. The minifigures, I don't know how much value those have, but as far as just mechs go, I wasn't really sure about it. But at $12, I decided to give them a shot, and I'm excited to take a look at this. I do know I have done some Ninjago mechs where I paid $20 for two that were really good, and the figures were really good too. This is Marvel, so I anticipated it being a little different, but I'm excited to take a look at these. And I don't know if I have a Hulk minifigure yet, so at the very least I'll get that. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. While I build this set, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so that is this mech or Hulk mech armor, this Lego Marvel mech. I'm actually not sure how many of these they've done in the Marvel like Avengers style, mechs. I think they may have done a few, and I'm kind of interested in seeing the other ones. I think for the Thanos, Rocket, and Hulk ones, I think they all kind of came out around the same time or at the same time. This is cool. This is good. It's similar to other mechs. I have done a Ghost Rider mech as well from that Ghost Rider motorcycle set. And this does follow some of the same conventions as other mechs, but it also differentiates itself a bit. So I'm just going to take some time to go through everything. And the first thing, like normal for me, is to look at the minifigure. And in here we have a Hulk minifigure. So we'll get a close-up look at that. And this minifigure's okay. I wasn't really sure about the color. It looks alright. On camera here right now, it's so. It looks kind of like a paler green than I like. In hand, it's not quite the same. It does look a little more not as pale, not as much blue in it, but it feels like there is on camera kind of a lot of blue in this. But that's okay. But the color match for the arms, the torso, the legs, and the face is pretty good. Printing on the torso is good. There is some fine detail on the chest, like indicating some some chest hair of some sort, and then we just get the abdominals, no shirt essentially here. Nothing on the arms because bare arms. The back, we just get some back muscles there. But as you can see, these legs are dual molded to get the impression of the Hulk's shorts there, or ripped pants. It would have been nice if they did the dual mold but then did some printing on the legs to kind of indicate some like the tattered kind of nature of the clothing there. I think I would have liked that a little bit. So that could be improved, but otherwise it's nice to get dual molded legs like this. Hairpiece is okay. Face is pretty good. This is pretty angry. There is an alternate face here, which is more happy Bruce Banner or Hulk, or I don't know if this is, I don't think this is Professor Hulk yet or whatever, but or whatever that character is called. But this is just a slightly different face. I like the angry one a little more. And the hairpiece, yeah, it's a nice hairpiece. I don't know how I feel about this hairpiece being on like the Hulk. I'm also not super into like a Hulk minifigure, but that's okay. And it's a fine figure, and one I didn't have, at least not that exact one. And now we can take a look at this mech armor. So this is pretty well done, pretty standard, but there are some things that I really like about it. So first, this is a print, which is cool. It's kind of got like a radioactive feel to it. I don't know if the Hulk normally has like an insignia or a sign or anything, but that's cool. The colors of this are really nice, like different shades of green, and then I think, what is he, purple there, green and purple, which I think is really, really good. And the legs on the mech kind of have a feeling of like tattered things here, so it's almost like there's no reason for a mech to try to replicate whoever is wearing it on the outside, but that is sort of the theme for Lego and for Ninjago to some extent, that like the character's there but they go into the mech, but that's supposed to also represent the character. So this does feel like the Hulk. It's just theoretically like there wouldn't be any reason for the Hulk to not just have a mech that looks like well, as long as it accommodates his size, anything. It could be any colors, but this matches it well, so it almost looks like this could be kind of a buildable Hulk body, which is cool. Normal articulation, like most mechs. No bending in the knees or the elbows, but we get ball joints at the hips. The hips can rotate here, so we can rotate the torso, which, there's a good amount of stances you can get in. There's ball joints at the feet. Interestingly enough, for the legs, they use two of those knee pieces, or those mech arm pieces or leg pieces, the same pieces that are used extensively in the new Guardian ship. And it uses a double stack of them down here to thicken up Hulk's legs there, which I think it does well. It also had, the feet are done nicely, kind of get the impression of toes almost here, and these feet are 2 studs wide, which is good. Part of my problem with the Ghost Rider mech is that it was just a single stud wide, so the feet felt kind of unbalanced. Even though they were sturdy enough, it just looked visually kind of weird too. And this looks a little more uniform throughout the leg and everything. And we get a couple like Nexonite shield pieces. Those are good in those colors, so that's cool. So that's the legs, and then the arms, pretty similar to many other mech arms, but these hands are really, really large, and I think that's really, really cool. It doesn't use the same kind of one piece like finger things that a lot of mechs I've seen use. So it uses a buildable finger thing, so it's like 4 little pieces there, an arch piece, a clip, and a couple studs. to get the hands, but I think that's a really, really good effect. Like, they do look comically huge for this scale, but it's like it fits with the Hulk really, really well, in my opinion. I think the color's good. It would be nice if they did these pieces in other colors other than black. I'm not sure if I've seen that or not for these mech hands, because it would have been cool if that was in one of the shades of green or something else. It'd be nice to get that in some different colors. And the arms have movement up at the base there at the shoulder. Not any movement on the wrist for this one, but all of the hands, the fingers can be articulated, and both hands have a clip on the inside to wield something. And I like all how the arms are done. And up here, there's tiled out there, which is nice. And the arms are good. Looking at from the back, it's pretty basic, but it's all right here, and that's cool. And then, yeah, this piece with the tile on it is where the Hulk would sit. Let me move their arms here, and when studded down in there, then we have Hulk in the mech with their head, peeking out, and this is kind of interesting. The proportions wise are like the head should be bigger if this was going to be just a Hulk figure, but for this it's not too bad, and I actually think it fits the Hulk pretty well. I haven't talked about this, but we don't have like a weapon, but as an accessory here, Hulk has a thing that I don't even know what to call it, but it's like part of a building. I think it's supposed to be like ripped out part of a building. So if it's rebar or some other kind of steel, some metal structure. I know this piece is used for like Speed Champions racing start lines or racing lights or like track lights. It's been used in a lot of other things, but here I think it's supposed to be like something that was ripped out of a building and now is being wheeled by the Hulk mech, and maybe would even be thrown or something. So this figure can stand on its own. It can stand in a number of ways. So we could raise this up and get kind of into action poses here. There's enough articulation, and it feels stable enough to do some fun things with it, which is good. So I think there's good play here and some fun, display maybe. If you have a lot of these different mechs, and if they keep making more of them for different characters, I could see people collecting these as well as collecting minifigures, but mostly for play, I would assume. And for that, I think it's pretty good. It's solid, and it has some good color and kind of looks like the character well. Easy enough build. I really like the hands. And so it's pretty cool. And yeah, the feet are good, better than that Ghost Rider mech, I think. But some of the Ninjago mechs I recently did had even like wider feet, which I thought was good as well. I'll quickly show the extra pieces here. Just 4 of them. Technic pin, a cheese slope, a stud, and this tile, this rounded tile, corner tile there. And that's it. So this mech is pretty good. I don't know about $15 for one of these. Feels not great to me, but you do get a minifigure, a licensed minifigure, and it's an okay one with the dual molded legs. It could be better in my opinion, but this retails at $15. We do get a print here, which is nice. I'm glad it's not a sticker. I think I wasn't terribly interested in this set at $15. I thought at $12. I know that's only a $3 difference, but it's meaningful enough for me at that scale. It's 20% off and whatever. So however much that, however you would place value on the minifigure, and then all the rest here, $12 is okay. $10 would be better. and even cheaper would be better. I think $10 for these would be like a really, really good price, but maybe that would be too good of a price for Lego. So $12 is in between the 15 and the 10. So $12 might, it kind of feels okay for me. I just know like for the Ninjago, which isn't licensed or whatever in the same way, I did get a 2-pack of 2 mechs with 2 minifigures, and that was $20. So each mech was roughly 10, and they were a little more advanced and involved than this with different details and stuff. So I thought those were really, really good, but occasionally it seems that Ninjago does have better deal stuff than maybe Marvel or Star Wars or something like that. So yeah, 15, not so great for me. 12, which is what I paid, felt okay, and I enjoy this well enough, so okay. These mechs are all right. I don't know if I'm going to get more of them. I don't know if we'll see. If I can get them on sale, I'll consider it. And if there's other characters that, besides the 3 that I know are in stores right now, I might try to look in to see what those are about. But for now, this is just okay for me. If you like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the other videos on my channel, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I will be doing in the future, including probably more mechs of various kinds, more Lego Marvel, and a bunch more Lego themes and Lego sets in general of all different kinds, shapes, prices, sizes, piece counts, bunch of different stuff coming up. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos, and until next time, thanks. Bye.